Welcome to Accounts of the Paranormal's Campfire Tales. I'm Julia, your host and guide into strange, unexplained history and chilling tales of the paranormal. Join us around the campfire for tonight's story. In the autumn of 1995, 37-year-old Ella Harrington lived alone in a small house outside Hollow Creek, Tennessee. Ella was practical, independent, and not easily frightened. She worked evenings at a nursing home 2 towns over, and she had driven the same winding highway home hundreds of times. But one October night, that familiar road became a place she would never escape. It was nearly midnight when Ella left work. The sky was moonless, and a thick fog clung to the fields on either side of the highway. There were no streetlights and no other cars, only the glow of her headlights sliding across the pavement. Ella had the radio playing softly when something enormous swept across the road ahead of her. For a single second, her headlights caught it. It looked like a man, but far too large, with long legs hanging beneath a pair of massive black wings. Ella slammed on the brakes. The creature disappeared into the trees. She sat gripping the steering wheel, listening to her own breathing. "A bird," she whispered. It was only a bird. She started driving again, faster this time. Less than a minute later, something appeared beside the passenger window. Ella turned her head and screamed. The winged creature was flying alongside her car. Its body was dark and thin, its enormous wings barely moving as it kept pace with her. Its head slowly turned toward the window, revealing 2 pale, shining eyes. Then it vanished into the darkness. Ella pressed the accelerator. She was still nearly 10 minutes from home. Suddenly, something struck the roof. The impact was so violent that the car swerved across the center line. Ella fought the wheel and slammed on the brakes. The engine remained running, but the highway became silent. No wind, no insects, nothing. Ella waited, trembling. Then something dropped onto the road 15 feet in front of her car. The creature stood nearly 8 feet tall. Its wings stretched across both lanes of the highway, their edges dragging along the pavement. Its body was shaped like a man's, but its arms were too long and its legs bent strangely at the knees. Slowly, it folded its wings against its back and stared directly at Ella. She could not see a mouth or nose, only those white, glowing eyes. Ella screamed. The creature threw open its wings and shot straight upward, disappearing above the trees. Ella floored the accelerator. As she raced toward Hollow Creek, the creature attacked again and again. It appeared in her rearview mirror, flying only inches behind the car. It paced her beside the driver's window. Its claws scraped across the roof, and its wings hammered against the sides of the vehicle. Ella screamed and prayed, refusing to slow down. Then, as suddenly as it had appeared, the creature was gone. Ella reached her house shortly after midnight and skidded into the driveway. She shut off the engine but did not move. For several minutes, she sat locked inside the car, staring at the dark sky above her home. Nothing moved. Finally, Ella opened the door. She ran to the porch, dropped her keys, snatched them up again, and struggled to unlock the front door. Once inside, she slammed it shut and turned every lock. When she failed to arrive at work the following evening, her supervisor called her house. Ella did not answer. By the next morning, family members contacted the sheriff. Deputies found Ella's car parked crookedly in the driveway. Deep scratches covered the roof, and several long dents ran across the doors. The house was locked from the inside. After forcing their way in, deputies searched every room. Ella was gone. Her purse and keys were on the kitchen table. Her shoes rested beside the front door. The bed covers were pulled back as though she had gone to sleep. But directly above the bed was a circular hole in the ceiling, nearly 3 feet wide. The wood had not fallen inward. It had been ripped upward. The hole passed through the attic and roof, leaving the bedroom completely open to the gray morning sky. Search parties combed the forests and fields for weeks, but she was never seen or heard from again. Years later, drivers along the Hollow Creek Highway still reported seeing something enormous gliding above the trees, and some claimed that on moonless October nights, a terrified woman could be seen standing in the middle of the road, waving desperately at passing cars, always pointing toward the sky. Thanks for watching. In addition to Campfire Tales, you can catch accounts of the Paranormal podcast episodes right here on our channel, or just about anywhere you get podcasts, or accountsoftheparanormal.com, where you can access full episodes and links to all our socials. And while you're there, be sure to sign up for our blog so you never miss show info or other announcements. I'll see you next time.